What's good? How y'all doing? So, I want to talk Daylyt versus Nitty. Now, if you're easily offended or irrational, I don't need anybody who doesn't have a logical mind in the conversation anyway. So please, if you're easily offended, get out of here. Now, to the battle, right? Nitty was good, right? And we all know that consistency matters. But it's not the end all be all. We acting like Daylyt choked. He messed up. He didn't choke. Do you know what choking is? Choking is when you're stumbling over your words and you can't get a round out at all. That's choking. He got his round out. Now, let's start with the first round, right? There's this narrative that Nitty won the first round. Are you out your mind? Daylyt's first round was like his third round, but you got bloggers and shit and people and fans like in his third round more than his first round because of his cadence, because of his flow. When if you really break his first round down, that shit was spooky, how y'all say. Was talking about biblical texts while talking about aliens and all kind of shit. And I didn't even catch all of that till I seen other intellectual people breaking it down. Y'all so fixated on ABC 123 that, you don't really see what's in front of you. And I don't know why, y'all don't know who Daylyt is. Daylyt is by now. Like, he's not a person that is going to make you think. I don't care. He don't care about you thinking about, oh, I got to get it in the battle. You have to get it. You can get it in the battle if you have your thinking cap on. If you have a understanding of more things. But no, you have an understanding of negative shit like smoking and selling drugs and shooting guns. Battle rap culture is the biggest hypocrites. You know why? Because y'all the same niggas that say shit about police and white people this, white people that. How y'all want to stop being oppressed and stop the systematic racism and shit. But only thing that you rap about is that stereotypical shit. And you gonna say, oh, that's all I know. That's because that's all you want to know. Now, do you have to be extra lyrical, miracle like Daylyt? No, but you can be more lyrical. You don't have to always talk about guns and negative shit. But nah. Then, right, he messed up in the second round. Yes, he did. But imagine, and it's not an excuse, but imagine, because this is not the first time. If you look versus, I think it's Loda Lux. I don't know if it's versus Geechee Gotti too. But he's somebody in the background, and Nitty is talking while they're rapping. Like, why are you doing that? He's having full-blown conversations. Imagine you just having a regular conversation with somebody, and somebody keeps just talking over you. How the fuck am I supposed to be able to think of what I'm trying to say if you keep talking while I'm talking? So, I gotta put that in perspective. And like I said, yes, he did mess up. So if you want to give Nitty the second round because he messed up, not because his material is better, but because he messed up, then you could do that. But think about the ramifications of why he messed up. Now, y'all like to be fixated on battle rappers, especially ones that have been in for a long time, on their best moments. And y'all like to drag their best moments into a new battle. Like, if that best moment is going to matter in this new battle. Because he can't rap the same thing. He can't use the same material. Yeah, he can flip it like Daylyt did. Or like Rum tried to do with the you owe scissors from paper with punch. You know what I mean? Whatever he said. Something like that. So, stop doing that. Stop bringing that. That's why, Loda Lux was getting grace for a long time because y'all was just so fixated on the Great Hoodie Lux, like he wasn't losing. Now he's getting back to the Lux we love because now he's more consistent and outside and is actually rapping good now. You know, he's not going off the silhouette, the ghost of his old self. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all need to re-listen to that first round and still re-listen to that second round and put your thinking cap on. Now, if you need to go in the comments to see breakdowns, then do that. But there's no way in hell Rum Nitty beat Daylyt. Battle rap is about lyricism. Who has the best bars? Not about, my ABC bars is more clear to the audience. You know, or it's a more surface level. Nah, that's not my problem. Nothing would be surface level. I mean, nothing would be hidden knowledge if you learned about it. You get it? Now, let's go to the third round. Daylyt cooked in the third round. That's not even like a debate. Rum Nitty was good, but Daylyt was great. Just give it a second listen, third listen, fourth listen. You know, I don't know where you can find it at, but there's no way Rum Nitty beat Daylyt. And I knew y'all was gonna say this anyway because a lot of y'all, for some odd reason, think King Los beat Daylyt, and a lot of y'all think Tay Rock beat Daylyt. Tay Rock beatdown was so bad, like it was horrendous. It was It was like Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. That's how bad that beatdown was. You all thought Tay Rock was gonna do something, and Daylyt beat the living shit out of him. That's all I want to say to that. Bloggers, stop pushing narratives before Daylight's battles, before anybody's battles, period, because it's not fair. Because now you're making narratives to where a person got everybody against him because you're talking about this, that, and the third. For example, I seen Jay Black. You said something like, "Oh, I don't know if it was Jay Black. I think he did say it, but I don't know I think he might have been playing. It was somebody else that was saying it. It was a couple people. Oh, I don't know what Daylight's gonna be like. I know he gonna come with antics, or he might come with antics and shit like that. Nigga, fuck you talking about? He ain't do antics in like 12 years, bro. And I need y'all to understand another thing about an antic, right? If I dress up as somebody, right, or as a slave or whatever the case may be, but I'm getting a point across, I'm still rapping, and I'm still rapping better than you, better than my opponent, how is that an antic? The only antic he really ever had was trying to take a shit on stage versus T-Rex. I think it was T-Rex, right? That's the only one. And he explained why he did that. Because niggas wasn't trying to give him money or whatever the case was. All that P. Diddy shit, that was terrible. They like, I ain't gonna give you a pass for that. I ain't gonna lie. But that has nothing to do with battle rap, though. Like, I know it could be personal. I'm not saying that, but those antics, him doing that has nothing to do with battle rap. So you can't say, oh, he might come with antics when, you know what I mean? And I'll give you another antic when he was doing the Spawn thing. But I think he was trying to, whatever he explained. So you go through with that. But, yeah, so. But anyway, y'all be safe. Rewatch that battle, you heard?